Cripple their military forces. I want you to infiltrate the main base and find out what the warlords are planning.
Don't worry, Pox. I wiped out all the smart monkeys in the last attack. All they got left are a couple of hairy-knuckled alpha males who don't know thing one about intergalactic warfare. I mean, come on. Any planet without orbital ion cannons is just asking for it.
Human warfare is astonishingly primitive, which is exactly what worries me. They're just advanced enough to blow themselves up at any moment. And if they do, our chance of reclaiming our genetic future goes up in a mushroom cloud.
This
ain't like WW2.
Okay, I'll go scout the base and scan a few monkey brains.
Try not to let them detect you this time. We don't need any more complications. And you know how jumpy these creatures can be.
Hey, it's me!
Good point. Try not to kill all of them.
The new X-13 fighter jet packs a real punch, fires missiles, has a laser on board. It even mixes cocktails and
Martin was under the water tower talking about preeps, prues, and neckles. What a nerd.
This new human weapon could be a threat to us. Scan more humans.
I want to become an officer just to sport one of those cool hats.
Don't ask, don't tell. Works for me. Wonder if anybody'd notice if I went AWOL.
My mind says Clift, but my body says Brando. Monty just ain't no rebel without...
Man, do I hate marching. These boots suck. I knew I should have joined the Texas Air National Guard. Now that'd be some easy duty. An army of one. I'm so lonely.
Oh, Professor, I was hoping to catch you before you head back to Sector 12.
Yes, Herr General. What can I do for...
I love my country. I love my flag.
You can tell me when the X-13 will be ready to fly.
Major Ford always randomly selects the shady Southgate. Jeez, have a heart. It's the freaking desert.
I want to be just like Sergeant York.
Bob never even looks at me and...
If I were a pigeon, I could see what those snazzy suits discuss with the general, and no one on the rooftop would be the wiser.
Sergeant Smith's getting reamed behind the wall again. Guess he shouldn't have hula hooped with another man's wife.
That dinner party. I'd have an office in the main building right next to Higgs's. If only Dottie hadn't burned Armquist's roast.
Ops. Jackasses.
Chain smoking and coffee will steady Higgs's nerves before the big showdown with Armquist in the main building.
The head warlord will emerge from the main building soon. I've gathered you should get a close look from a high vantage point.
Isn't ready yet. The X-13 was working just fine in the trials last week.
There have been a few, hiccups.
Hiccups? Armquist is headed here right now to see this thing fly. Are you telling me it can't?
We've had some setbacks.
I'll give you a setback. I'm gonna bring your whole goddamn agency up on charges. This is gross incompetence.
Save it. Why don't you show your guests the nuke instead?
I didn't pay $40 million to see another goddamn nuclear test. I paid to see the best goddamn fighter plane ever built. Ah, screw it. I'm going down to Sector 13 myself and find out what the hell's going on.
General.
You don't need to go to Sector 13. The test flight will go ahead as planned.
What? A second ago you said the X-13 wouldn't fly.
I said it wasn't ready, but it will be.
Your demonstration will go on as scheduled.
Trust us. We're the government.
Crypto, it's high time we met the base's head warmonger. Go and probe the mind of the human called General Higgs.
Without these eggheads, we could never finish the X-13 prototype. Gotta keep away from all these hazards just a little while longer.
Without these scientists, the prototype won't function. I've marked their locations on your radar. We must eliminate them. Discreetly. Do try to avoid attracting attention.
Subtlety ain't exactly my forte.
Midget! No! Drop your weapon! You think you can go? Here's Johnny! You're going down! What's going on? Killer time! Help! We're being hit by Peter Lorre! You're going down!
Draw in the enemy. Make some noise. When they get close, destroy them all!
Beg me to stop. I got. Show me what you got. Here's It's killer time! Let's get it on! Freeze!
Next on the agenda, stall the human warmongers. A little sabotage should do the trick. First, find the new X-13 these tin soldiers are building.
More sneaking? Come on, Pox.
I said sabotage! Go! And destroy every human in that hangar! And destroy their equipment and their records! And keep the X-13 in one piece. Just make sure it won't fly anywhere!
That's what I'm talking about.
I destroyed entire Korean villages. Freeze! Here's Johnny. On your... Seriously, I bet you'd make a really...
Make it good.
We've had a breach.
Small word for a big problem.
Somebody got past the guards, snuck into Hangar 12 and wrecked the place.
Our little gray visitor?
Looks that way.
Which means you didn't catch it.
We came pretty close.
Close doesn't count, Agent. The second it sets foot on base, I want it captured. And don't tell Armquist. We don't need any more help from the military. Call me when you've got it.
Whatever you say.